led the way, going all the way to the FIBA Basketball World Cup, playing at the Paris 2024 Olympics, and now the women are taking center stage. Record winners on the African continent. They fell to their biggest rivals, at least in this era, Nigeria, the Tigress, but now off we go, South Sudan.
For 35 minutes, for 38 minutes, but when they complete a 40-minute game, they always come up with a win.
Ball swatted away there by Gakdeng. Miscommunication, but the block there.
Keys to the game for South Sudan is Gakdeng, and Bulgat needs to contribute on both ends of the floor and to offensive rebound as Washington dives to the basket and gets the first point.
28th made free throw in this tournament. Yamerdu with the 3 points. Fast here for South Sudan. Saradeng finds Washington. Texon Yassin Job goes for the jumper. And it drops here for South Sudan. And Yassin Job, top of the key. Fatupui. Another rebound from Adut Bulgak. She's up to 4 rebounds. Delisha through the middle. Finds Gakdeng for her first point here today. Finds Adut Bulgak on the baseline. Fadeaway jumper. Ball picked up by Gakdeng. It will stay in South Sudan's hands here.
That was a good defensive sequence from Otis Hughley Jr. Say energy and attack the basket. So let's see if they execute.
Good find there from Matilda Job to get to Nenenjai.
And that should be the goal in their minds today.
South Sudan, Adut Bulgak uses the ream and makes it happen here. 4 points for Senegal, 17 for South Sudan. Washington. Down the middle, attacks the defense. Foul and basket here for South Sudan. Bumped into Yassin Job, 1 against 2. Finds Khadija Faye. The clock is ticking. Gakdeng. Faye again, and an opportunity here for extra 2 points. But look at the last play there. Gakdeng blocks Khadija Faye, Matilda Job. Sierra Dillard finds Matilda Job. Her first point here in this game, rewarded for all of that energy she's been showing. Looking to continue putting pressure on Senegal. Saradeng finds Gakdeng once again to the corner. 3 extra points here for South Sudan. But digits here, but let's look at the find there. Gakdeng finds Mayen in the corner.
Great inside-out basketball movement from South Sudan to drain that 3-point shot.
Well done there for Senegal. It had to go off the court. It's just like-for-like player. Mayen once again finds Bulgak on the post, turns around, takes the jumper. She's up to 6 points. Finds Dillard. The South Sudanese defense is keeping an eye here on the ball. Dillard, beautiful finish there from the point guard. Beautiful shot there from the baseline. Create some rhythm here. Victorine Chow from the baseline. Fatupui. Delisha Washington with another attack there, and this time there's no contact. Finds Delisha Washington once again. Top of the key this time for Gakdeng. Finds Bulgak onto the inside. Foul and basket here for the captain of the Bright Starlets.
Oh, what a play for Adut Bulgat. As she gets the ball, she fakes it and goes up strong for Khan on Senegal.
Bulgak misses the second one there, picks up her own rebound. Bulgak, the ball is taken. Dillard fakes the defense there for South Sudan, and an extra 2 points here for her. She's up to 7.
as we see Dillard going to the basket, tough, lays it up and gets the bucket.
Bulgak once again. Nyamerju, Gakdeng to the basket, up and under against Sen, and 2 points here for South Sudan. Trying to go up, but it's been South Sudan throughout this game. Maria Teresa Gakdeng with that very beautiful under the hoop bucket
that has given Senegal trouble on this offensive end.
Nenenjai attempts from the outside, but there's a hole there on the ball. Trying to beat the zone. Matilda Job on the left, uses the baseline, finds Nenenjai, and the jumper there, rewarded for their ball movement here, Senegal.
Continues to play aggressive, and Matilda Job.
Sarah Deng, who's come on for Rosa Korn, drives through the paint, takes on Magic and Sen. There's a swat away, not here, not today. Sen tells Sarah Deng. Piath Gabriel with her first there in this game. Nenenjai, beautiful three-pointer there to open up. Delisha Washington, good finish there. Keeps her eyes on the clock, gets the ball to Adut Bulgak. She squares up. Ball is taken away by Lina Timera, finds Fatupri, and Senegal miss an opportunity to make it count here. Nenenjai, good reaction here from Senegal as they go to the halftime break.
You see here, just never giving up on the play as she gets.
Biting fixture here on the continent. The finest teams in Africa. The top 4 to be more exact. Adut Bulgak. Gakdeng. Washington. Mayen from the baseline with another sweet three-pointer this time.
In their area, as you see here. Washington to Mayen for that three-point basket.
Dillard posting up against Mayen. Finds Yassine Job, squares up. Matilda with a sweet three-pointer here. Remarkable. Delisha Washington. Washington. Wow, that will definitely make the Instagram highlight reel there. The other side. But look at how she shakes Yassine Job there, steps to the left, is able to connect with the ball. South Sudan. Adut Bulgak, extra 2 points here for the captain of South Sudan. She's up to 10 points.
Way to play on her end as she's being aggressive in that paint.
Nicely done there from Yassine Job, the captain. Fatupri gets to Nenenjai, takes the jumper, makes it count, and she's done a great job here for Senegal throughout this game. 8 points in this quarter, 1 less than South Sudan. Victorine Chow, beautiful. Nenenjai looking for options, finds Victorine Chow. The ball is swatted away by Gakdeng. Not here, not today.
You see here the cut from Chow, but the better block from Gakdeng. Going, not in my house.
That is the 4th and 5th now block for Maria Teresa Gakdeng in this game. Nenenjai takes on the Senegalese defense. Ball stolen by Nenenjai. Victorine Chow down the lane, 2 against 2. Goes for the jumper once again. Back-to-back here for Victorine Chow. And timeout for South Sudan. The way that Nenenjai once again, Sierra Dillard. To the right, Victorine Chow, this time from behind the three-point line. Bang! That's deep from downtown for Victorine Chow.
Victorine Chow is her first woman AfroBasket, and she has come to play today as she has 7.
Khadija Faye with the screen. Nenenjai Ball is almost stolen here by the defense. Ball is swatted away by Gakdeng. Fatupui thought she had the clear lane, but Gakdeng comes. Lina Timera checks the defense. Khadija Fai looks at the hook, uses the best line. Piaf Gabriel, next 2 points over her inside the paint.
One of the first leads in this game.
South Sudan must react now. 1 minute to play. Delisha Washington makes no mistake, takes the leadership, doesn't shy away from the challenge. And Delisha Washington taking on Fatupui, finds her range there. 1 against 3. She makes that basket.
Their opportunity, you never know. And the way that they have played for Senegal has been really impressive in this game so far.
Yamerdu after fouling on the other side. Jumpers. But for Yamerdu, that three-pointer, very timely.
The defensive mindset for Senegal to have those turnovers, to create those turnovers.
Well done, beautifully done there by Sierra Dillard. Foul and basket, and she will once again go to the free throw line, but the energy, the precision when she attacks the paint here makes the 2 extra points here,
and they lead by 1.
Delisha Washington through the left. Beautiful jumper, nice finish there from Washington. Up to 16 points here. Chow finds Dillard. Takes on Mayen inside the paint. Goes for the jumper. Gets the extra points here. Sierra Dillard. Looking for options. The clock is ticking. Lena Timera with the beautiful finish. Remarkable sharp shooting here. Action there for Gakdeng just shows you how incredible that was on the other side. But Timera with a Nenenjai with the rebound. Ball is stolen here by Mayen. Adud Bulgak finds Delisha. Nice finish there from Maria Teresa Gakdeng. And Yasin Job looks to be in pain here, but Adud Bulgak tries to go against the South Sudan wall. The clock is ticking here. Yasin Job blocked here by Gakdeng. It's called a foul.
That would be her 7th block of the game, as she knows how to time it. And
Delisha Washington. Khadija Fai is back on the floor. Takes on Gakdeng, drops the 2 points.
Oh, too easy.
Sierra Dillard finds Victorine Chow. Senegal. Timera drives on the inside, gets her own rebound. Victorine Chow squares up for the 3. Under 5 minutes now. She goes for the, wow, well done there from Victorine Chow. Washington, Bulgak. Wow, nicely done. Count that on the score sheet as Adud Bulgak goes to 13 points here and 10 rebounds. Another player in South Sudan with a double-double here today. Victorine Chow, Sierra Dillard takes on the South Sudanese defense. The ball is gotten back by Khadija Fai. Second chance points here for Senegal. Dillard. Nenenjai takes the 3-point attempt here, and it's ice in her veins. Another dagger for Senegal. Khadija Fai with a screen on top of the key. Takes on Khadija Fai. Blocked here by Gakdeng.
That would be her 8th block of the game, as Washington takes it all the way and gets the bucket for South Sudan.
Have just been great to see here. Misses the second one as well. Dillard looking for options. Goes for the 3. Fouled by Dew here. And it is an offensive foul on Dillard. Had her right leg out when she attempted the 3. .5 seconds here. Senegal. Nenenjai takes the 3-pointer. It doesn't drop. Comes off the rim here. Senegal 65, South Sudan 66. 1-point victory here, and the debutants, the bright starlets of South Sudan.